I don't know who keeps saying it, but the Viper is not coming back for a 6th generation. That's not even on Dodge's website. That's nowhere. That information literally does not exist. Everybody's just making pure assumptions, bro. You want to know how Dodge could bring this back? They would have to bring it back with like the 8-speed from the Hellcat, the 8HP90. And then on top of it, they would have to throw twin turbos on it. Because you're not just going to bring the Viper back to compete with something less than a Corvette. First and foremost, Dodge is already going through some type of turmoil trying to sell the SRT Hornet or Hornet RT or whatever the fuck you want to call it. On top of failing to bring you a Daytona EV, which thank God we didn't get. You got to understand, the younger generation dominates the car market. Think back to the Mercury Marauder, right? It was meant to bring in a younger generation, but what it did was brought in like an older audience. Why? Because it was unappealing. It's still a Crown Victoria to them. So let's think about it. First and foremost, it has to have an automatic. Luckily, they have the 8HP90. Just build it, throw it behind the V10 Viper with like a twin turbo setup. Give it about 1,000 horsepower. It honestly doesn't need a lot. And if they go the mid-engine route, that's just going to be better for them because, hell, the minute that engine goes from front mid-engine to rear mid-engine, you've effectively created a hypercar. Not even joking, the Viper would have to be an all-wheel drive V10 twin turbo 8-speed monstrosity with a mid-engine setup. At that point, you're not going to buy this for under $100,000. The price is going to be astronomical. We're talking about probably a damn near $300,000 Viper after taxes. And some of you probably still wondering why GM even put the engine in the back of a Corvette anyway. Well, I'll tell you why. GM maxed out the front mid-engine layout. Like, there's only so much you could do to the front engine layout. But if you put the engine in the back and add, I don't know, 1,000 plus horsepower, you get a different driving dynamic. And right now, this is the people's champ. This is what the next generation of Viper, if they decide to build it, would have to go up against. The other reason why GM wanted to make the Corvette mid-engine and nastier than a single mom when the kids leave for school is because of a man named Zora Duntov. Quite literally, the father of the Corvette. The whole point is, building another generation of Viper does not seem realistic for Dodge in the state that they in. But comment below. I want to see what you think about another generation of Viper. Do you think it should stay manual, or do you think they should offer an automatic? Or should they just, I don't know, leave it alone? Being a Corvette owner is simple. You know what you got to do? First, you got to buy a Corvette. Then you got to run it on E85 and get a Jegs drag pack. Change your Instagram name to Corn-Fed Fred so people... So people know you run E85. Next, you're going to go to Walmart. Go buy some jean shorts. You're not going to iron them. You're going to hire a construction worker to run a steamroller on this bitch after you spray a whole bottle of starch on it. If your jeans can't cut bread, you ain't earned them right. Then you're going to only do road races because you're afraid to break a nail. I mean, break a diff. Same shit. Next, you're going to call Texas Speed and be like, listen, I want a cam that sound like somebody cloned Sexy Red 1,000 times and now they clapping their ass in an empty room. On a more serious note, make sure you follow L_Chapo C7. I love you guys. Thank you for entertaining my bullshit. Hey, call me when